Hey, welcome. If you've ever struggled to make yourself understood in English, or maybe you just feel a little unsure about your pronunciation, then you are in the exact right place. We're going to fix some of the most common issues, and we're going to do it fast.
So let's get right to it. This is the big question, right? Can you really make a difference that you can actually hear in just a short amount of time? Well, the answer might surprise you. If you are tired of saying something and having people ask you to repeat it, let's dive in and see how a little bit of targeted practice can make a huge improvement.
First up, let's talk about why this is so important. Look, this isn't just about getting rid of an accent. It's about clarity. It's about having the confidence that comes from knowing people understand you the very first time you speak. At its heart, the problem is actually pretty simple. One tiny little slip in how you say a word can completely change what it means. And that leads to those awkward moments of confusion, which, let's be honest, can make you feel self-conscious and maybe a little hesitant to speak up next time. But here's the good news. We can totally fix this by zoning in on just a few key sounds. Today, we're going to tackle 4 of the most common troublemakers for English learners. Seriously, if you can master these, you're going to see a massive improvement in your overall clarity.
So how do we actually make these sounds correctly? Let's break down the physical mechanics for each one. We're talking step by step. I promise it's a lot simpler than you think.
First up, the one and only, the infamous TH sound. This is a classic, right? And it's in some of the most common words we use every day, like this, that, the, and thirsty.
Okay, here is the secret, and it might feel a little strange at first. Your tongue has to come between your teeth. Just let the very tip of it peek out. Now gently push air through. Go ahead, try it with me. This, that. Do you feel that little buzz, that vibration? That is exactly the sound you're going for. All right, next up, the V sound. A super common mistake here is swapping it out for a B sound. So very becomes berry, but the way you make them is completely different.
So check this out. For the V sound, your top teeth just rest gently on your bottom lip. Then you push air through that tiny gap, and you get this continuous buzzing sound. Vzz. It's totally different from B, which is just a puff of air. Let's try it. Very lively.
Ah, the American R. This one is a well-known challenge for a reason. It's not just about what the tip of your tongue is doing, it's about the shape of your whole tongue. This is the sound that separates light from right.
So here's the key. Think about pulling your tongue back and up so it gets a little tense. The sound really comes from the back of your throat. Your tongue should get close to the roof of your mouth. But, and this is super important, it should never actually touch. Try it out on words like river, rapidly, and thriller.
And finally, let's take a look at the L sound. For this one, it is all about getting the very tip of your tongue in exactly the right spot.
This one's a very light, very clear sound. The tip of your tongue presses right up against the back of your top front teeth. Ooh. The air then just flows out around the sides. Practice with lively and labs. Can you feel how different that is from the R sound? One pushes forward, the other pulls back.
Okay, you have officially learned the mechanics. Now for the fun part. Let's put all 4 of these sounds together into one single challenge.
All right, let's give this a shot. Say it out loud with me, don't be shy. The thirsty thriller ran rapidly through 33 lively labs. Let's try it again, just a little bit slower. The thirsty thriller. You got it? You know, a fantastic tip is to record yourself saying this and then listen back. You'll be your own best coach.
That was fantastic work. Honestly, just mastering those mechanics is the biggest step you can take. So what's next? How do you make sure all this progress actually sticks around? And here it is, maybe the most important takeaway of all. This is not about hours of difficult, boring study. The real key, the secret, is consistency. Just a few minutes every single day, really focusing on these sounds, will literally retrain the muscles in your mouth and make your English so much clearer. And that brings us to the end. You now have the tools to fix 4 of the most common pronunciation mistakes. So tell me in the comments, which English sound is the most difficult one for you? Thinking about that is always the first step to mastering it. And hey, don't forget to subscribe for more English learning videos.